All right, guys, I shared my little video yesterday. All right, guys, I shared my video about how things are going to be changing for me over here at Country Custom Fabricating. And just to clarify a little bit, I'm still running my business. I'm still going to be working in here. It's going to be more of like a part-time situation for now, working with this other company. And we're basically just taking all of our jobs, bringing them together and doing them all together. So what it is that I'm doing now is I'm going to be picking one job at a time to bring into my workshop. Usually something, I'm hoping like something bigger, something a little more exciting, something with a little more process. All the hand railing, all the smaller type things are all going to be going to working together on this other company. So I get to focus on one specific job here in my shop. And today, this job is going to be really fun. I mean, it's probably going to take about a week to do, maybe 3-4 days, which is great because I can get some time on the weekends and I can get, evenings if I feel like it, and then the days that I'm not working at this other company. And so as a neighbor who lives across the road, he brought over his fun project and he's made all the templates, marked everything out for me, asked me to cut everything out for him and then piece it together. So this is what I did last night. With the material and the templates that he gave me. So let me show you here. I've cut out these pieces here for this project with my lovely jigsaw. Like you guys, these cuts, it did sit outside overnight, so it's a little rusty. I'll clean it up. But here is the project. And so this is what I'm going to be working on. I don't even know what this is. I didn't even ask yet, but he's put a lot of work into it. And like I said, he's built all of the pieces. So he's got these floor pieces cut and marked out. And so I just have to put some bends in here. I do have this one laid out already. And so I'm just putting a piece of angle on here. I should do it that way. And then I'm going to clamp that, put a little bit of heat on it, and then bend it and get that fit in there. Because I do not have a brake press in here, which is a bummer, but they do at the other place. Oh my God, let's get this set up. They do at the other place I'm going to be working at, but I'm here today, so I can do this pretty simply, just using a torch and bending it there. And also these side pieces. So I'm going to be spraying everything with weld through primer, getting everything fit up, and then tacking everything into place. And I think this is going to be a really fun project. I actually can't wait to see how it all comes together, but this guy's great. So being able to have everything kind of set up and ready, he just brings it into me as he goes, and then we get to build something really cool. So this is what we're doing. I'll just post a little video, or I'll add in a little video from last night's cutting of all of this stuff, because this jigsaw, this fine jigsaw, is like 10/10. It cut all the corners so nicely, everything, and it was so quick. This thing cuts up to 1/2-inch steel with the bigger blades. I used the ones that go up to like 1/8 of an inch. I find those work better for the thinner stuff. And just making sure you have all the proper settings when you are running it. But here it is. So I can't wait to get going on this project and see what we can build. I could have taken my angle finder and used it at the right angle. I'll do that next time. But I just wanted to see how this fits here. Anyways, I have a little bit more bending to do, which is fine. I don't have a brake press here, so I just put that slice in a piece of square tubing, clamped it to the table, and then that way I can put that square tubing right up flush to where I want it, and then bend it down. I think I'm gonna use a second pipe wrench just so I can get some weight on either side to evenly bend it. It looks pretty good already, but it's just a nice, easy way in order to bend some of these smaller pieces, making sure they're straight without warping everything else. So I will bend this up a bit, and originally the customer asked me to just put this on top and weld it onto here, and I highly suggested that we don't do that because, as you can see, this is really, really rusted. So I suggested that I cut out all this bottom area that's rusted out, replace this with the new flooring, and once I get the sides tacked on either side and the flooring tacked in, then I can flip this whole thing over and I can redo all the bracing underneath because that is all rusted out as well. I mean, this is a 1943 Willys Jeep that he's restoring. So it is a fun project, but the majority of it is quite rusted. So there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to need to do in order to make this so it's going to last a lot longer. So I'm going to get the rest of these floor pieces bent up, get these bits cut out, and then move on to the sides. So as you can see, doing it this way, with having a slot in both sides of the square tubing, it will hold both the front and back of this in order to not warp it, rather than using just a couple pairs of, a crescent wrench, pipe wrench, anything. So it gives you a nice straight bend when you don't have the fancy tools like a brake press. So just something to consider when you are doing small bends like this. If it was not as wide, I could do it in my vise as well, but I just figured I'd do it this way just because it's easy. So I'm marking this out, even though right now there's all the little old pieces that are on the bottom and some stuff that's holding it up top. So I have marked my line, but I'm going to actually cut below that line, and then just make sure that I'm not cutting out too much, because it's better to take out too little than too much. I have learned that before. So I'm gonna just cut this stuff out and get this piece put in here. I've started cutting into this flooring, and there's still little bits and pieces that I have to do as I go, as I realize need to be done. And so as I was cutting into the floor, I realized the bracing, I was planning on keeping the bracing that was underneath there, but I didn't really look very good at it, and I've realized that is all completely rusted out as well. So right now I am going to do a whole bunch of bracing into this thing. There is, let me turn this around. All the pieces in here, I'm gonna put some 1-inch square tubing in the back here and also along these rotted out sides. And then I am gonna cut the rest of it out. I'll put some bracing underneath here in the tunnel bit. And then, I am gonna get this thing nice and solid, so once I do start cutting these pieces out of here, the structure will still stay exactly as it needs to be. So I'm gonna head home and eat lunch because I'm really starving. So I'm gonna do that, and when I get back, I have all this material. I've already cut one piece, and it fits perfect. So I'm gonna just start on that, get some of these pieces in there, tacked in, and just get going on this thing. It's gonna be interesting finishing one vehicle over the span of a week or 2 weeks when I have had my own truck for like, I don't know, 3-4 years now, and I haven't finished it. But either way, this is fun. This is another fun project. Lots of little intricate pieces that we need to fit into here. But at least the nice thing with these old Willys is they are extremely straight. Like everything is flat, straight. I had built my fun little bender here. I ended up welding some handles on it in order for me to bend the pieces. So I can even get it in for the side pieces because there's a bend somewhere around here. And I can just wiggle it in and put it where I need to, clamp everything else down, and bend that just a little bit. So when you don't have a brake press, when you don't have tools, you got to improvise, and so you got to make them. That's what I'm doing. But now off to eat a sandwich, and I'll come back and get back on it. But I'll probably just end the video here, and then tomorrow when I get back on it, or Thursday, I think, when I get back on it, I'll update you guys all with the bracing that I have been doing, and I'll probably just do quick little hyperlapse of some of that stuff, and then give you guys the update of where I am at tomorrow or Thursday. But either way, stay tuned. Can't wait to keep working away on this project. Can't wait to share some of the cool things I'm going to be doing with this other company. I will share that tomorrow. And yeah, just stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff. I'm back, guys, and I'm coming in hot. Have a great day.